Alright, let's check out what's going on with Bonfida today. So, yesterday we outlined we had this very big dip. This kind of correlated with the huge dip that we had in Bitcoin. A lot of the markets are up today. So, FIDA has had, nothing crazy, but from the candle opening to the wick, we almost had like a 9% move. From where we are now, it is, still less than a 5% move. So, while this move is somewhat nice, do bear in mind we are still in a massive downtrend. The wick did come up and, pretty much test this 786, which has been, rejected from, at least for now. What's most important is, obviously I've been saying that I'm sitting on the sidelines for this coin and all the altcoins while the Bitcoin dominance is above the 200-day moving average. The Bitcoin dominance is still, nicely above this 200-day, so far nothing to worry about. But what is slightly interesting, so for all the altcoins, this may be a slightly bullish sign. Do bear in mind, hasn't really played out yet, but the Bitcoin dominance is falling down harshly right now, and there's a lot of altcoins which are rallying. Now this could be a dead cat bounce, so do bear that in mind. If we do come over to the stock market, you can see that a lot of these coins are getting euphoric and moving up a little bit because the stock market SPY has broken above 1 out of 3 indicators that I'm kind of keeping my eye on to tell me whether I'm bearish or bullish. So these 3 indicators would be this 200-day moving average. This is the most important, so that is the number 1 indicator. Number 2, the second most important, is this big red descending trend line that we are still very much underneath. So don't be surprised if we even do poke our head above it and do something like that before we fall over. If we do zoom back, you can see that we did have this trend line in place since the 4th of January. We did kind of rally up to it once, fall down, rally up to it again, fall down. On the 3rd time, we even broke out of it, and then the next day we kind of fell off the table. So what I'd be looking for is at least like a 1, 2, maybe even 3 days above the 200-day moving average and this trend line. So like I said, the number 1 indicator is the 200-day moving average that we've got here. So while we are below the 200-day, I'm just not getting out of bed for altcoins. Specifically, obviously we're talking about FIDA. So what does this mean for FIDA in the short term? So if the total crypto market cap does start pumping and it does end up being a fake out, we could probably see something like this, a fake out to the $2.30, which lines up with the 0.618 that we've got here. So 618 is the most important level. While we are below the 618, which is here at 230, then I am still bullish on this coin. So bearish, sorry. So we could have as much as almost a 30% rally from the price we're at now, and I still would not be getting out of bed. I would not be freaking out or buying anything. Personally, for me, I need to see a big market reversal before I even start entering any altcoins, really. I mean, this goes for all of the altcoins, even the ones that I'm kind of favoritist towards. But yeah, I mean, if we come over to Bitcoin, we're still below the 40,000. If we do look at the wicks, you can see that we've had multiple wicks up to the 40,000 before falling off the table. So, the news around the world is still pretty messed up. The dollar is heading down as well. So, I mean, we could be confirming the neckline of this breakout. All in all, there is a lot of uncertainty in the market right now. I would like to see more certainty step in before I accumulate any altcoins. So, for FIDA, your best case scenario would be keeping an eye on the Bitcoin dominance. If we did kind of harshly fall below it and potentially close a weekly below here, then I think a lot of altcoins would get a lot of good momentum. Personally, I don't see the Bitcoin dominance dropping unless we do have some good news of like de-escalations of war. If we get news like that, I could see some of these altcoins doing a 2x in like 1 day or something. But for now, until FIDA does start breaking market structure and get at least above 230, then I am sitting on the sidelines. I have been on the sidelines for this coin since we did break down on 230. I also gave you a warning when we broke below 190. I think when we were here at 230, as soon as we broke down, we said our target would be down here at 190. At that point, you know, we lost 190 and we said our target is, the conservative target is backtesting this low. This would be a 29% drop, and you know, the more harsh target we said somewhere like here on the 1.618, which is a 46% drop. So so far, you know, for the conservative move, this was a 30% drop that we estimated. So far we came down, you know, basically half of the move. So could it be the bottom? It is very possible. Would I like to see a big reversal on Bitcoin before I do say it's the bottom? Yes, I would. So personally, I'm looking for two levels on the BTC price right now. So for the US dollar, I would like to see it break above the 40,000 on the BTC USD pair. What I'd then like to see is a lot of volume coming in, the money flow indicator starting to head up, the RSI, you know, kind of slowly trending upwards. I don't want to see, you know, a quick bang up here and, you know, a move like this followed by a swift rejection. So I would be quite happy if we just pumped our head above 40,000, you know, kind of back tested it very slowly for the next few days, and then, you know, as soon as we get above this 46,000, I'd be much more confident to enter altcoin positions. But, you know, personally, I have been on the sidelines for altcoins since I think even when we broke out here, we were saying, you know, we would need to see a retest and a reversal. I think last week we said until we do get above 46,000, you know, we were right here at the time and everyone was getting extremely bullish, and we said, and I was basically saying, you know, until we get above 46,000, you know, I'm not getting out of bed, and we fell through the table. So is at all possible that we do something like this and get rejected? But yeah, like I said, I mean, I am just sitting on the sidelines, especially for FIDA and all the other altcoins. So in the short term, if we can break above 189, keep an eye on 230 as a area of resistance. If we do manage to solidly pump above 230, I'd be much more confident to enter a long. But you know, I wouldn't hedge my bets that it would be going too crazy, just because, you know, until the total crypto market cap does have a big reversal, until Bitcoin does have a big reversal, until the stock market has a big reversal, I am just sitting on the sidelines. So like I said, for the stock market, we need to get above the 200-day, this descending resistance, and this one, we've broken above the first one, so that is 1 out of 3. If we do start breaking above all these resistances, I believe the total crypto market cap will follow the stock market, and at which point, you know, a lot of these altcoins will be going on big rallies. So until we do break above 189 and 233, I am personally sitting on the sidelines. So that is all I see for Bonfida right now. Once again, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace.